Diwali is the new year for most Hindus across the globe. The word Diwali combines two Sanskrit words, Diva meaning light and Ali meaning line. So it really means a row of lights. According to the Hindu lunar calendar, Diwali is a 5-day festival with the main celebration on the darkest new moon night of Kartik month. The name Hindu was accidentally given to the people of India who lived along the Sindhu river and who lived in accordance with the laws of nature. Hindus do not worship many gods. Hindus do not worship one god. For Hindus, everything is God or energy in its infinite generative, operative, degenerative forms, God. So, the real name for this religion is Sanatana Dharma or the eternal law of energy. Just as the Statue of Liberty represents freedom and liberty, Goddess Lakshmi represents physical, emotional, and spiritual wealth. Here are some of the other popular forms of sentient energy worshipped by Hindus. The religious significance of Diwali. India's economy has always depended on its agriculture. Diwali is therefore a time of celebration and thanksgiving to Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. For the summer harvest, fields would be lit with rows of clay oil lamps to protect the ripe crop from rodents and birds before the harvest at dawn. The goddess of fortune, or Devi Lakshmi, whose footprints adorn the threshold of homes, is given a warm welcome with rows of lamps to light the way on this darkest night of the new moon. It is a time to count one's blessings. Businessmen pray in front of their record-keeping books as part of a ritual to worship the goddess Lakshmi during Diwali in Ahmedabad. The spiritual significance of Diwali. Light represents joy and truth. Diwali is the triumphant culmination of several days and nights of self-purification for Hindus. The clay represents our ignorant, perishable self, the mind and body. The oil represents spiritual knowledge, which helps to burn away our ignorance, which is represented by the wick, and thus reveal our luminous, imperishable self, the soul represented by the flame. According to Hindu mythology, Diwali is when Rama returns to his kingdom Ayodhya after winning the battle with Ravana, the 10-headed demon, on the 10th day and reuniting with his wife Sita, who was held captive by Ravana. The 10-headed demon represents our 5 senses, the mind, and our 5 organs of action, the body. Together they constitute all desires and ignorance, the root cause of our sorrows or the darkness within. Sita represents the soul that is trapped within this body and mind, or the Jiva Atma, who is full of desires of body and the mind. Sita is our identification with the body and the mind. Rama represents our purest self, the ideal being or inner light of wisdom. Rama is our identification with the soul who can conquer Ravana, our weaknesses, and rescue Sita, meaning set our soul free from the bondage of desire and sorrow. Diwali follows Dashahara, the culmination of 9 days and 9 nights of reflection, abstinence, discipline, and prayer, called Navaratri. Having vanquished our Ravana, our trapped soul Sita, or the Jivatma, is free to merge with our Paramatma, which is Rama. We finally arrive in the kingdom of Ayodhya, meaning the state of absolute joy or cessation of all inner conflict. Happy Diwali!